Greetings, kings and queens. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Cancer and Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto are all currently in retrograde. I am divine energy. I channel messages from my higher self into the divine. And I'm so sorry. I'm running like a week behind. Hopefully, your video will be posted earlier for August. Hopefully by August 1st, between August 1st and August. I'm sorry. Yeah, by August 1st, August 2nd. And it won't be so into the month like it is now for July. But I'm going heightening, y'all. So I had to take some time and rearrange and do some things. So, again, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Cancer and Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto are all currently in retrograde. I hope you all enjoyed the full moon lunar eclipse this past Saturday. I know I did. Okay, the heightening was real, y'all. So underneath this video, you'll find my link for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, my website, my email address, and my link if you do not know your moon, rising, and Venus, okay? What else do I need to say? Okay, so if you're new to my platform, welcome. I do a crystal for your month, for the month of July. 3 messages from Divine for the month of July. Then I use these cards for the Celtic cross. I lay down the Celtic cross and I clarify and have the same deck. With that being said, everything that I say will not resonate with you, of course, because this is a collective reading. But if a card comes out and it's the same position, meaning they're both upright or they're both in reverse, listen very closely to what I have to say about that card. It's very, very, very important, okay? Then I go into Oracle cards at the end of the tarot reading. It goes more into depth and detail about what the cards were, about that will lay down on this table. Also, it'll give you some clarification. It'll give you some guidance. And it'll also give you additional information. So the Oracle cards are very, very, very important, okay? I think that's it. So let's get started, shall we, with your crystal. Crystal for July for Cancers. I hope everyone's been doing well. And your crystal is amber. Amber is your crystal. And it reads, give it to God. Take a deep breath and exhale. And on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. So that's amber. Now for your divine messages. Okay. Your divine messages. Okay. You have be patient. You have imagine solutions. And you have make necessary sacrifices. Okay, Cancer? Oh, yes, that's what I was forgetting. So when I got into your energy, Cancer, I was being shown that a percentage of you should not be making any hasty decisions or sudden decisions right now. I also got that some of you feel like you're not feeling good enough. I also got that some of you need to show off like your talents, your ability, whatever it is that you're creative with, whatever you do best with passion, that it's time to show it off. And push it forward, right? And then when people look at you in awe, have that confidence and just look at them back and be like, I told you so type thing. That's how that's working. So those are the messages that I got for you when I got into your energy. Now, starting off in your first position, which is your overall energy, you have your Hermit card. So for some of you, you're taking time out and going into research and on your inner selves. You're going into like that time out, you know, that bubble where you're not I mean, I know we're on quarantine, but with this Hermit card, you're I feel like you're going within. Some of you are starting to do what I like to call, you're starting to wake up. Okay? You're starting to wake up. You're starting to connect with your higher self. And for some of you, this is a need for a timeout. Okay? And you're for what's crossing you, you have your Nine of Cups. Your Nine of Cups talks about you trying to get to that 10th cup. It also talks about you being happy, almost to that, that 10th cup of complete abundance. But your overall energy is like you're feeling, overall you're satisfied, you're content, you're happy in every area and aspect of your life. In your past till now, you have the Chariot in reverse, which means that some of you are feeling stuck. You're not moving forward. You might be feeling like you're having some type of lack of control of an issue, situation, maybe a person. Now, from your Nine of Cups, you did go to your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups is what's crowning you right now. And that is you feeling overall satisfied in abundance, period. You're 100% satisfied. Congratulations, Cancer. Abundance in money, health, wealth, finances. If this is not here, it's coming for you because it's crowning you. And your what lies behind you position is your Emperor in reverse. What your Emperor in reverse is in reference to you feeling not confident, maybe some I just feel a lack of confidence with this Emperor in reverse for you right now. But this also talks about I'm hearing you need to gain more knowledge. That's what I feel hearing. Okay. And with your 7 of coins in reverse and what lies ahead of you, which is 7 of coins in reverse means that you're no longer waiting for, how like you plant something or you start to process, or start to, how do I explain this? You're no longer waiting for, like, if you're waiting for money, you're not waiting no more. If you're waiting for a job, you're not waiting anymore. If you're waiting for whatever it is, a relationship, whatever, you're no longer waiting anymore. It's coming to you, or it has already came to you, but you're not waiting no more. So it came to you. And your 7th position for where you are now, you have your 6 of Swords. So with your 6 of Swords, it talks about moving away from a situation, or being quiet about a situation. Yeah, and it can also mean I feel like you're moving careful around a situation or a person. Now in your environment position, your A position, you have the Fool, which is a abundance of new beginnings. Like there's no number of new beginnings. Finance, relationship, new house, new home, new car, whatever the case may be. It's new. And then right behind it, you have the Fool in reverse and your hopes and fears. So some of you are hoping and some of you are fearing for something that is not a new beginning. It was a false start. It was something that had you feeling like a fool, something that was not true. It was an illusion. It's like you knew the situation wasn't real, but your mental, your mind made it real. In your last position for your outcome, you have your High Priestess. So this means that you're very in tune with your higher selves, or you will be communicating with divine clearly. It also indicates that there are you're starting to unravel secrets and mysteries. And it also means that you are definitely are protecting a secret, because as a high priest or high priestess, you cannot tell everything that you're going through to everybody. And you can't tell everybody's situation to just anybody. You just can't. So welcome, high priest, high priestess. It's my pleasure. So with the Hermit card, and they just popped out everywhere. With the Hermit card, what do we have here? So here's your Hermit card. Needing a rest. Some of you are going into your, this also collecting wisdom, I feel, collecting knowledge. Maybe you're trying to figure out, I hear reincarnated, I hear soul searching. Maybe you're trying to figure out who you are. And that is followed by the Eight of Cups. So you definitely are taking a journey onto figuring out who you are, or going within. You're taking those steps. For others of you, this is the Hermit in reverse. So you're not grounded. You're not you might even be selfish at this point right now. So with the Hermit in reverse and then you in the Hermit upright, it absolutely means that you need to get here. Maybe 50% of you are trying to get here. Maybe you're like halfway there, but this indicates ego. So then with your Hermit cards, you also have your Palace of Swords. Your Palace of Swords is being able to make decisions without your emotions being involved, which is why, and you're able to do these things because you're finding yourself. You also have the Sun card in reverse. So the Sun card in reverse is a delay with your Hermit card. And you also have your Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands dictates you trying to, okay, so your Seven of Wands talks about you drama, conflict, constantly fighting. And maybe that's why you're what you're taking the time out from. Now, what's in delay with your Sun card? You have a new beginning in your Page of Cups. Your Page of Cups brings about new beginnings and messages. So what's in delay right now is maybe you're looking forward to a relationship with this Page of Cups. Maybe you're looking harder. Okay. So I'm feeling that you're trying to be in a situation like you're trying really, really hard, and the person's not giving you back the same energy, the same time, the same effort. So that's why your Sun card is here in reverse. Now let's look at your Nine of Cups. Your Nine of Cups is here with your Four of Cups. The Page of Swords. Your Nine of Cups. Well, hold on. I'm going to show you the cards. I like to show the cards when I talk. Just a second. One more card for your Nine of Cups. Oh, two fell. So let's go. So here's your Nine of Cups. Okay, get into the Ten of Cups, which you're happy, right? Happy. For some of you, you have your Five of Cups to go with the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, you are getting away from addictions, old habits, old behaviors, feeling miserable, maybe even feeling left out of a situation with this Nine of Cups. You also have your Six of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this is releasing you from feeling not confidence, a lack of confidence. And then you also have your Page of Swords with your Nine of Cups, which is another new beginning. And with the Nine of Cups, of course, this brings about happiness, powerful happiness, new beginnings, messages. It could also bring about a new, I'm hearing new business venture, And then you have your Four of Cups. So your Four of Cups with your Nine of Cups, again, maybe you had multiple opportunities and you just took that one, or you're just looking at that one. But this card, it does represent that you have multiple opportunities, but you're not looking at all the opportunities that you had. And maybe you did finally choose your opportunity you needed, and you got to your Nine of Cups. Now let's look at your Chariot in reverse. Feeling a lack of control, or some type of lack of again of authority, because your Emperor's down here too. So you have your Hangman with that. You have Justice with that. Let's see what else falls. Okay, and your Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. So with your Chariot in reverse, feeling like you have a lack of control or something, or feeling stuck. With your Six of Wands in reverse, with your Four of Wands, in reverse, and it means you're not going through this door. So, and you're not proceeding, you're not moving forward. So you are definitely feeling stuck. With your Justice card, some of you are having fears about, this could represent a court case. This could represent some type of government documents that you're waiting to hear back from. But you're fearful of the situation. Do not fear. Do not keep putting that out into existence. And then you also have your Hangman. So you're definitely stuck, like I said. You're feeling stuck. Chariot in reverse. Feeling stuck. You have some fears of an outcome of a situation that has to deal with court papers. Now let's look at your Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, you have a Page of Coins in reverse. You have Strength card in reverse. And then you have your Ten of Coins upright. Awesome. Okay. So here's your Ten of Cups. overall abundance and happiness and health, wealth, and finances, family life. Along to complement that, what else but the 10 of coins, okay? And abundance. Again, an abundance of health, wealth, money, finances, 10 of coins. And then you also have your strength card in reverse. And then you also have your page of coins. Your page of coins in reverse. So your page of coins in reverse represents a false start, some type of instability or insecurity. And along with your strength card, it's the same. Not feeling weak, not feeling confident, not feeling positive about a situation. So with those two, with the 10 of cups, I feel that whatever it is, well, you know what? Let's just draw another card. On your strength in reverse and your page of coins in reverse. That was quick. Yeah. Okay. And now you have your high priestess in reverse. So not only is there a false start here for some of you, and because this is your crossing section. So for some of you, like I said, you're feeling very, very abundant right now. And for some of you, you're feeling, okay, there's a secret around you. You're not following your intuition. You don't feel stable. You don't feel protected. You don't feel like you're in a protected environment. And also you're feeling weak. You're feeling vulnerable. You need to follow your intuition on these situations, which you have priestess in reverse. You're not following intuition. You're not following that nickel in your gut, that feeling. For those of you who don't understand, you're not following your higher self. Okay. Now let's look at your Emperor in reverse. Again, feeling a lack of control, feeling like you're not feeling like you're following, like you're just not. Again, you have your Sun card in reverse twice. Okay, there's a major setback or block. This is a block. There's a major block here for you, Cancer. Major block. You could be blocking yourselves. Hopefully, the more we get into this reading, we'll find out what that block is. So, with the Sun card in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, you're definitely feeling some type of weakness. It's not, and you have your Magician in reverse. You don't trust you're not trusting your instincts. You're not following your instincts. This also represents a secret as well. Then you have your Five of Coins in reverse. So with your Five of Coins in reverse, it talks about you starting to let go of, with your Emperor in reverse, it talks about you starting to let go, possibly, of material things that had you, that you were bonded by. But your Five of Coins in reverse also can indicate that you're having a release or a detachment from a material item. Oh, yes, good. And then you have your Ace of Cups. So with your Ace of Cups and your Emperor in reverse, your Magician in reverse, I feel that whatever this is that has you feeling like you're incompetent, like you're weak, like you can't do it, you're not dreaming big anymore, whatever secret it is that lies around you, with your Ace of Cups here, I feel like it's going to come to light. I feel like you're going to have a new beginning. Of course you will, when you come up out of all of this situation right here. You're going to have a strong new beginning. It's going to be very, very, of course, emotional with the Ace of Cups here. It could also bring in new a new beginning in a love life, okay? But you have to fix yourself before you can get in a, maybe that's the goal for some of you, is you're wanting a relationship and you're working on yourself. Yep, Ace of Cups again. So you have your Ace of Cups here twice. Strong, 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 new beginning, relationship, emotions, okay? Emotions are running very, very, very strong. And for your Ace of Cups to fall with your Seven of Coins, in reverse, which is you, this is you waiting, you're not waiting no more. Your new beginning is here with your Ace of Cups. Then you have your Page of Swords in reverse. Which I feel talks about this particular situation. I'm feeling that there's some type of jealous or envy here due to your new beginning. Your page also brings again, okay, unpleasant information is coming towards you. Definitely some unpleasant information is coming towards you with the Page of Swords in reverse. This also indicates social media issues. Then you also have your eight of Wands. So like I said, you're not waiting anymore. You're not feeling stuck. You have new beginnings, and you have you rose above a situation. All right, you're rising above a situation, or you already did. And this also shows me that you're starting to communicate with divine. You're starting to heighten. You're going on a heightening or a rebirth, transition, transformation. Now let's look at your Six of Swords, moving away from a situation. Maybe you're getting your own home, but you're moving away from a situation, maybe another job. So this is your Six of Coins, leaving and moving away from a situation. Now you also have your Wheel in reverse, which is a delay. We're going to look at that. So you're moving away from a situation, and now your Justice is here. Your Justice is here twice. You have a lot of cards here twice. Your Justice is here twice. Now your Justice is going to bring you balance, stability, rulings made in your favor, a lot of clarity with your Justice cards. Okay, along with leaving a situation. Maybe you found out something, but you went through all of this and before you left. And then you also have your Palace of Coins, which lets me know that you're resting properly and that you're happy in your home life. And then you also have your Page of Wands in reverse. So with your Page of Wands in reverse, with your Six of Swords, you left a situation that made you feel, for some of you, you left a situation that made you feel depressed. Now we're going to look and see what this delay is with the Wheel in reverse. So what's in delay is your Two of Coins in reverse. There is a decision that needs to be made. Okay, Cancer. You have things in delay until you make this decision. The decision doesn't have to necessarily be pertaining to money. It could be going the right path. It could be choosing to be around certain people or a group. I'm feeling, or a job. Like you have a decision to make, but until you make that decision, things are in delay. Now let's look at your Fool card. New beginnings, strong new beginnings. You have your Four of Coins to go with that. You also have, your Tree of Life to go with that. And you also have your Five of Swords. Okay, so here's your full card. Strong new beginnings. Sky's the limit. You're doing that with the Five of Swords with a vengeance. You left all of this behind and you're moving forward. You're confident. Whatever you left behind, you have to leave it behind for this new beginning. You're grounded. You have your tree of life, and your tree of life also helps guide you through your new beginnings, through your past, helping you and your divine self know what's right from wrong. And then you also have your Four of Coins along with your new beginning. So you're receiving what you put out. You are starting to receive what you put out, and you're also balanced. Your yin and yang is balanced. Now let's look at the Fool in reverse. A situation that had you feeling, like I said, like a fool or taken advantage of, trying to fall out. You have your you have your Ten of Wands in reverse with that, along with your Four of Coins in reverse, and along with your Four of Coins. I'm sorry, along with your Six of Coins in reverse and your Four of Coins upright. Okay, so this is someone taking advantage of you, okay, or a false start. This is your Four of Coins. You have an offering coming in. You have an offering coming in. Or maybe you offer too much of your time, too much of your money, too much of something, and this is why your full cards are in reverse and you feel taken advantage of. Then you also have your Six of Coins in reverse, which we just went over in a previous set of cards, right? So you're not feeling balanced and you're not feeling, again, like you're receiving what you gave. You're not feeling that. And then you have your Ten of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, with your Fool in reverse, you're releasing stress. You're releasing stress. For some of you, you're releasing stress with your Fool in reverse because you found out about the false situation that was going on. I mean, it's one thing to know. It's one thing to your intuition and to know it through your intuition, but it's a complete another thing, and I've been there. It's a complete another thing to actually see it. When you see the bad vibes that you're feeling, jacks you up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now let's look at your Priestess. Going within, with divine again. Oh, your coins is coming out. Some of y'all getting some money. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all waiting for money. I wouldn't be surprised because you have high coin number cards, numeral. You don't have anything lower than a 5 and coins on this table outside of your pages. All right, so with your High Priestess, you have your 8 of coins. You also have your King of Wands and your King of Cups. Awesome. So with your High Priestess, you're a High Priest or a High Priestess. You're manifesting very quickly. Your intuition's on point. You're retaining a lot of knowledge, but you don't tell everybody everything you know because you can't. To complement that, you have your 8 of coins. Okay, so this is you looking at your money and counting your money as it coming in. Also, this could be you looking at situations and trying to figure out if they're fake or not. Or this is how you used to be, but you're not like that anymore because you're a High Priest or a High Priestess. And to complement your High Priestess cards, you have your King of Cups and your King of Wands. So with your King of Cups and your King of Wands, what can I say? Power, authority, and very intuitive, very high strong on your passion, No illusions at all. Everything you see through with clarity. And like I said, your your intuition is on point. Your King of Cups can also represent mystery. Again, that is you as a high priest or a high priestess. That is you. Again, not telling everybody everything that you know. This could also bring about abundance of connections. It doesn't just have to be love life. It could be connections with jobs or some type of business. Yeah, some type of business partnership is what I'm getting. And with your King of Wands, with your High Priestess, like your Wands is a very egotistical card, but with your High Priestess, again, your yin and yang is like they're even. Your dark shadow and your light shadow is balanced, like it's together. You also are, like I said, you're very passionate right now. You're very high strong. You could be you may even get very excited at some times. It brings out a lot of excitement and creativity. Okay. And it could also bring about, of course, moving in relocation or vacations. Okay. Very strong possibility for that. Now let's count your cards. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you have 6 new beginning cards. 6 talks about being ready to achieve your goals. Okay. So whatever negative energy or whatever negative energies that you are holding or that you're pertaining, let it go. Get right, because you can. You have your King of Cups and your King of Wands and your High Priestess here to help you get through it. Your 9, your 10 of, your 10 of coins, your 9 of coins, your 10 of cups. And the 10 of cups is almost just like the Sun card, okay? Even though your Sun cards are in reverse because things are in delay. Because I'm going to need y'all to get it together and stand in your power, okay? So that's what the 6 talks about, starting to achieve your goals. Now, let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I write? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Again, achieving your goals is a 6, and the 1 is new beginnings. So 1, new beginnings and achievement. And if you put them together, it's a 7. Yes, 7 is a lucky number, but 7 also indicates that you are being spiritually, that you need to follow your intuition. So new beginnings with achieving your goals and or follow your intuitions. Now let's get into your oracle card, shall we? Yes. And see what more information we can get on what was being presented to us. So you also have, yep, tree grounding. Tree grounding. And it reads, you have been feeling scattered and spacey lately. You are not fully in your body, and that is because you have not been able to get grounded. This is quite literal in that your body is made of materials of the earth. So when you feel disconnected from your body, you are inevitably disconnected from earth. So get yourself grounded. You can do so quite simply. With your feet firmly planted on the ground wherever you are, feel the ethnic roots that extended into the earth. Follow your breath so that each time you exhale, you can imagine these roots going even deeper. Each time you inhale, draw up the loving, nurturing power of Earth Mother. As soon as you have the chance, go outdoors and sit or stand with your back supported by a tree. Feel its solidness and integrity. It is simply being a tree. Breathe in the essence of the tree spirit and allow this to fill you up. Walk barefoot very slowly on the ground so you can maintain this connection. Now, this is a grounding cord. This is also in reference, I think you have the Hermit card. But the Hermit card, this is meditation. Meditation. And what they described in here and told you to go to the tree and do, if when you meditate and you close your eyes, that you are and you vividly close your eyes and imagine you standing next to a tree, and every time you breathe in, every time you go, you're taking the energy away from the tree, and when you're breathing out that energy. You're breathing out your old energy. So just visualize that self, and when you're meditating, see yourself barefoot standing by a tree and meditate that way. And now let's look at your next oracle card. And that's only if you're not in the position to be outside barefoot, and standing next to a tree in the dirt. Visualize yourself doing that while you meditate. Now, let's see. You have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? It reads, you're being called to create clear boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when we say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you're saying yes when you really mean no, you're likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? So where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? Maybe that's a decision that needs to be made. Now let's look at your next oracle card. Okay, you have Garuda Soprana. Garuda Soprana. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing this correctly. Okay, so this reads, cultivate confidence in yourself. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take, and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. Yep. Some of you need to, like I said, you have a choice. You have choices to make. So we can start achieving those goals. Okay, so too many cards, just one. You have the Lunar Queen, she of the Celestial Crescent. The Lunar Queen, she of the Celestial Crescent. And this reads, there is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. Awesome. Awesome advice on that new beginning and achieving your goals. All right, this is your affirmation card, your last card. And this card reads, the crystal path, mineral spirits, crystal beings. The crystal path. Okay. So let's see what this talks about. The crystal path reads, mineral spirits, crystal beings. There are crystals that connect and communicate. Both those within the earth and those which lie in their stories and in their homes are part of a greater crystal community. And even while they may be far from their birthplace, they are often called into meetings with origin crystals, which transform more of their gifts to each of the crystals related to them. In this way, you are part of a soul family where even when you may not be physically present, you are called in to commune and soak up the energies necessary for your souls on its journey. Each of us is part of a soul group and family, and when we connect with crystals, we too are becoming a part of their soul family, and they become a part of ours and our past for a time, intertwine and weave about. You will be called into the master class for the soul soon. When you are there will be crystals present, charging you with the energy of the crystalline energies that are both of this world and galactic and universal. This crystal path is cared for by those who understand the mineral magic of the earth and know that it connects us to other worlds, other planets, other times and places and beings. The crystal path is opening up before you, and the deepest lessons of these sentiment mineral beings is yours to explore now. The affirmation is, I am part of a crystal family and I am called home to work with them. A path has been prepared for me to find them. Again, I am part of a crystal family and I am called home to work with them. A path has been prepared for me to find them. And so it is. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading for the month of July. I will be back hopefully sooner than the 8th of August to give you your August reading. Divine love, light, peace, energy, and blessings to you. And please stay healthy and safe. And like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell if you'd like to know every time I upload a video. I see you later. Thank you and stay safe.